As mentioned before, I have a story time. It may only be entertaining to me, but I'll share it with you anyway. I had a neighbor who greatly disturbed me. He I tried not to ever interact with him because for reasons that maybe I'll tell in another story. But he came to my door one night at 11 o'clock at night, and he was all gussied up and pretty shiny. And he looks me up and down, and he says, "Oh, I see you're ready for bed." And I said, "Yeah, I have to work in the morning." And he said, "Well, I was wondering if you could take me to my friend's house." I don't know why, but I said, "Okay." Then he tells me where it's at. 40 minutes away. I said, "Oh, okay." So I take a daughter with me, and we get into the car, and he tosses a duffel bag in the front seat. And my mind went to a whole lot of dark places on what was in that duffel bag. But I tried to keep it together. I was on pins and needles the whole way there, the whole 40 minutes. I'm not sure what's going to happen next. But we make it there, and it's a real seedy looking apartment building. It's bad looking. And I stop, and he doesn't say a word to me, grabs his duffel bag, jets out of the door, doesn't say a word. And so I'm like, okay, I'll just wait until he gives me the okay to leave. Or also, he had promised me gas money. So I'm kind of waiting on that. And anyway, so he's standing there for quite a long time talking to some guy in the front yard of this apartment building. And me and my daughter are watching him. We're looking. And finally, he just turns and looks at me and gives me the most evil glare, like, "What are you still doing here?" And I said, "Okay, I guess we're done here." So I started very slowly inching away, very slowly, just creeping away because my money, and I wanted to make sure there was nothing else I had to do here. And okay, so I'm almost out of sight now, or he's almost out of sight. And so, okay, I drive back home 40 minutes. So that was just a weird experience, and we're talking about it. And then, like an hour later, there's a knock at my door, and it's this neighbor. And he's standing there, and he's mad at me because I left him up there. I'm like, "You told me to take you to your friend's house." That's what I did. He said, "No, you were supposed to take me to my friend's house and then pick my friend up and then drive us back here." I said, "You never said that. You said, take you to your friend's house." That's what I did. You never said I'm not an Uber. You didn't tell me I was taking someone home. And so he said, "Yeah, I had to call my daughter and she took us home." And, I'm thinking, ew, you picked up some lady on the internet and I was the transportation for that? Yuck. But, I held it together, and he gave me a couple dollars for gas. I took it because I had fulfilled my part of the deal. And this guy, I got stories about this guy. And, anyway, have a good day.